Korean source, howtostudykorean.com. Below is a list of Korean vocabulary with English meaning, pronunciation, common usages and examples. Nouns.
한국, 코리아,
Common usages.
한국 사람,
Korean person.
한국어,
Korean language. For Korean people, Korean language class is called
국어 수업, 한국인,
Korean person.
한국 역사,
Korean history. In school, Korean history class is usually called
한국사 수업, 한국 문화,
Korean culture.
한국 경제,
Korean economy.
한국 전쟁,
The Korean War.
한국 주식시장,
Korean stock market.
한국어 능력 시험,
Test of proficiency in Korean. Topic. Notes. The formal name of the country is
대한민국 이그젠펄즈. 저는 7년 동안 한국에서 살았어요.
I lived in Korea for 7 years.
저는 내년에 한국에 갈 거예요.
I will go to Korea next year.
저의 어머니는 올해 한국에 올 것입니다.
My mom will come to Korea this year.
저는 한국어를 한국에서 배웠어요.
I learned Korean in Korea.
고등학교는 한국에서 어려워요.
High school is difficult in Korea.
그 집은 한국에서 지어졌어요.
That house was built in Korea.
저는 한국에서 살고 있어요.
I live in Korea.
도시 이퀄 시티,
Common usages.
대도시,
A large city.
신도시,
A new city. Usually a city that is planned to serve a specific purpose.
도시가스,
The gas that is used in one's home, by the heating systems and stoves.
도시남자,
A city boy man. Kind of a cool and cold style of man. Example.
서울은 큰 도시예요.
Seoul is a big city.
어느 도시에 갈 거예요.
What city are you going to go to?
이 도시는 분위기가 좋아요.
This city has a good atmosphere.
서울 대신에 다른 도시에 갈 거예요.
Other than Seoul, will you go to another city?
강가에는 도시에서 내려온 많은 쓰레기가 쌓여 있어요.
Garbage is piled in the area around the river that comes down from the city.
이름, 네임.
Common usages.
이름이 뭐예요?
What is your name?
제 이름은 이예요.
My name is.
이름을 개명하다.
To change to one's name.
이름을 쓰다.
To write one's name.
이름을 부르다.
To call one's name. Examples.
그 사람의 이름은 뭐예요?
What is that person's name?
저의 이름은 김한성이에요.
My name is.
김한성. 저는 그 사람의 이름이 기억 안 나요.
I can't remember that person's name.
저는 그의 이름을 불렀어요.
I called his name.
덕석은 흔하지 않은 이름이에요. 덕석.
Is not a common name.
이 길의 이름이 뭐죠?
What is the name of this road street?
친구 이름을 잊어버려서는 안 돼요.
You shouldn't forget your friend's name.
저,
I, me, formal, common usages.
저는, 아이 제가, 아이 저의, 마이.
Notes. When used as the subject of a sentence.
저,
Translates to I. When used as the object of a sentence.
저,
Translates to me. For example.
저는 그 여자를 사랑해요.
I love that girl.
그 여자는 저를 사랑해요.
That girl loves me.
저,
Changes to.
제,
When.
이가,
Are attached. See lesson 2 for more information. For example.
제가 한국을 좋아해요.
I like Korea.
저는 한국을 좋아해요.
I like Korea.
나,
Is used instead of.
저,
In informal situations. Examples.
저는 친구를 만났어요.
I met a friend.
저의 친구는 저를 만났어요.
My friend met me.
저는 지난주에 영화를 봤어요.
I saw a movie last week.
저는 3일 동안 밥을 안 먹었어요.
I didn't eat rice for 3 days.
나 이퀄 아이, 미인 포물.
Common usages.
나는, 아이 내가, 아이 나의, 마이.
Notes. When used as the subject of a sentence.
나,
Translates to I. When used as the object of a sentence.
나.
Translates to me. For example.
나는 그 여자를 사랑해.
I love that girl.
그 여자는 나를 사랑해.
That girl loves me.
나,
Changes to.
내,
When.
이가.
Are attached. See lesson 2 for more information. For example,
내가 한국을 좋아해.
I like Korea.
나는 한국을 좋아해.
I like Korea
저,
is used instead of.
나.
In formal situations, examples.
나는 친구를 만났어.
I met a friend.
나의 친구는 나를 만났어.
My friend met me.
나는 내년에 한국에 갈 거야.
I will go to Korea next year.
나는 사과 한 개를 샀어.
I bought one apple.
남자, man.
Common usages.
잘생긴 남자.
Handsome man.
강한 남자.
Strong man.
남자 친구, 보이프렌드 도시 남자.
A city boy.
남자 화장실.
Men's bathroom. Examples.
그는 잘생긴 남자예요.
He is a handsome man.
남자는 방에 들어왔어요.
That man came into room.
저는 잘생긴 남자를 만났어요.
I met a handsome man.
저의 친구는 주로 남자예요.
My friends are mostly men.
그 남자가 키가 너무 커요.
That man is very tall.
어떤 남자는 어제 여기에 왔어.
Some man came here yesterday.
여자 이퀄 우먼.
Common usages.
예쁜 여자.
Pretty girl.
아름다운 여자.
Beautiful girl.
여자 친구, 걸프렌드 여자 화장실.
Women's bathroom. Examples.
그녀는 예쁜 여자예요.
She is a beautiful girl.
그 여자의 머리 색깔은 자연스러워요.
That girl's hair color is natural.
저의 여자 친구는 귀엽고 예뻐요.
My girlfriend is cute and pretty.
저는 그 여자를 사랑해요.
I love that girl.
이 이퀄 디스.
Notes. Certain types of words can be placed before nouns to describe them. For example, adjectives can be placed before nouns to describe them. For example, a pretty girl
이
is a type of word called a,
관형사.
which isn't an adjective, but is another type of word that can be placed before nouns to describe them. In English,
관형사.
translates to a modifier or a determiner.
이
Is placed before nouns within reaching distance to indicate that one is talking about this specific thing. For example,
이 사람.
this person. Other examples of determiners in Korean and English are
그 사람.
that person,
모든 사람.
all people,
어떤 사람.
which person. It is easy to distinguish between a determiner and an adjective in Korean, although both placed before nouns to describe them. The dictionary, ordinary, form of an adjective always ends in
다.
and must change in order to describe them. For example,
예쁘다.
changes to
예쁜.
when placed before a noun to describe it. See lesson 3 for more information. Determiners keep their original form when placed before a noun. This might be too much grammar for you at this point, but make a note of it. Example,
이 차는 너무 비싸요.
this car is too expensive.
이 방은 넓습니다.
This room is big wide.
저는 이 영화를 더 이상 보고 싶지 않아요.
I don't want to watch this movie anymore.
이 고기는 돼지고기입니다.
This meat is pork.
이 사람은 저의 누나예요.
This person is my sister.
그 이퀄 that.
Notes
그
is another example of a
관형사.
in Korean
그
is placed before nouns that are being referred to from context or a previous sentence. For example, if your father is talking about a specific person, you can refer to that person by saying
그 사람.
common usages.
그것.
That thing.
그 사람.
That person. See more information about
관형사.
in my description of
이
above. Examples.
그 남자는 저의 아버지예요.
That man is my father.
그 여자는 나랑 결혼하고 싶었어요.
That girl wanted to marry me.
저는 그 책을 원해요.
I want that book.
그 병원은 멉니다.
That hospital is far.
그 여자의 머리카락은 깁니다.
That girl's hair is long.
저,
That, when something is far away, notes,
저,
is another example of a,
관형사.
in Korean,
저,
is placed before nouns that are far away, not within reach. For example, if you want to refer to the person across the street, you can refer to that person by saying
저 사람, 그
and
저,
both translate to that. This often causes confusion for English speakers. Also notice that
저,
has more than one meaning. Earlier, you saw that
저,
means "ime." Welcome to the world of Korean, where oftentimes one word has more than one meaning. Common usages:
저것,
that thing,
저 사람,
that person. See more information about
관형사,
in my description of
이,
above. Examples:
저 사람은 누구예요?
who is that person?
저는 저 케이크를 먹고 싶어요.
I want to eat that cake.
저 바지가 얼마예요?
How much are those pants?
저의 친구는 저쪽으로 갔어요.
My friend went that way.
저 학교는 역사적인 건물이에요.
That school is a historical building.
다음 버스는 저 정류장에서 출발할 거예요.
The next bus will depart from that station.
거기 훨씬.
Common usages:
이것,
this thing,
저것,
that thing,
그것,
that thing.
는 것.
Principle: see lesson 26. Notes: not only used as a simple noun, but also used as a noun that can be described by full sentences. See lesson 26 for more information about this.
것,
Can be shortened to.
것이.
Can be shortened to.
게 이그잼펄즈 저는 비싼 것만 좋아해요.
I only like expensive things.
그것을 어떻게 해요?
How do you do that thing?
이것은 뭐야?
What is this thing?
이것은 얼마예요?
How much is this thing?
이것,
This thing. The pronunciation of this word is closer to,
이것,
is often shortened to.
이거,
In speech, notes, when,
이, 그,
or,
저,
are placed before.
것,
The result is a compound word. Therefore, when placing
것,
after,
이, 그,
or,
저,
there should not be a space between the two, although it can be translated as this thing.
이것.
Itself is a pronoun and can be simplified to translate to this. For more information, see the explanation in lesson 1. Common usages:
이것저것.
this thing and that thing, this and that. Examples:
이것은 뭐야?
what is this thing?
이것은 너무 작은가요?
Is this thing too small?
이것은 여권이야.
This thing is a passport.
이것이 더 좋아요.
This thing is better.
이것을 보셔요.
Look at this thing.
이것을 먹어봐.
Eat this thing. Try eating this thing.
모든 프린터 중에 이것이 제일 싸요.
Among all the printers, this one is the cheapest.
이것을 다 작성해 주실래요?
Can you write all of this up for me?
이것은 처음이자 마지막 기회예요.
This is the first and last chance.
그것,
That thing. The pronunciation of this word is closer to,
그것,
is often shortened to.
그거,
In speech, notes, when,
이, 그,
or,
저,
are placed before.
것,
The result is a compound word. Therefore, when placing
것,
after,
이, 그,
or,
저,
there should not be a space between the two, although it can be translated as that thing.
그것.
Itself is a pronoun and can be simplified to translate to that. For more information, see the explanation in lesson 1. Examples:
저는 그것을 손으로 만들었어요.
I built that thing with my hands.
저는 그것을 지난번에 배웠어요.
I learned that thing last time.
저는 그것을 처음부터 끝까지 복습했어요.
I reviewed that thing from start to finish.
저는 그것을 영어로 할 거예요.
I will say that thing in English.
저는 그것을 친구한테서 들었어요.
I heard that thing from my friend.
저것,
That thing. The pronunciation of this word is closer to,
저것,
is often shortened to.
저거,
In speech, notes, when,
이, 그,
or,
저,
are placed before.
것,
The result is a compound word. Therefore, when placing
것,
after,
이, 그,
or,
저,
there should not be a space between the two, although it can be translated as that thing.
저것.
Itself is a pronoun and can be simplified to translate to that. For more information, see the explanation in Lesson 1, Common Usages.
이것저것.
This thing and that thing, this and that. Examples.
저것은 사과예요.
That thing is an apple.
우리 아빠는 저것을 싫어할 것 같아.
Dad will probably not like that thing.
저것은 사람이 아니라 눈사람이에요.
That thing is not a person, it is a snowman.
의자 이퀄 체어.
Common usages.
의자에 앉다.
Sit on a chair. Example.
그녀는 의자에서 일어났어요.
She rose up from her chair.
고양이는 의자 밑에 있다.
The cat is under the chair.
의자는 탁자보다 더 낮아요.
The chair is lower than the table.
저는 의자를 앞으로 움직였어요.
I moved my chair forward.
탁자, 테이블.
The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
탁자.
Notes. The little table that Korean people use when they sit on the floor to have meals is called a
상.
A kitchen table can be referred to more specifically by saying
식탁.
common usages.
탁자 위에.
On top of the table.
탁자에 놓다.
To place on a table. Examples.
저는 잡지를 탁자 위에 놓을 거예요.
I will put the magazine on the table.
펜이 탁자에 놓여 있었어요.
The pen was laying on the table.
의자는 탁자보다 더 낮아요.
The chair is lower than the table.
밖에 나가기 전에 열쇠를 탁자에 두었어요.
Before I went outside, I put the keys on the table.
이 탁자가 너무 낮아요.
This table is too low.
병이 탁자에서 떨어졌다.
The bottle fell from the table.
선생님 이퀄 티처.
Notes. This is often colloquially shortened to
쌤, 선생님.
or
쌤,
is often used to broadly refer to anybody in any form of a teaching position, or anybody who works at any position in a school. For example, the maintenance people who work at a school would be referred to as
선생님.
within the school. Common usages.
교장 선생님, 프린시플 교감 선생님.
Vice-principal.
영어 선생님.
English teacher.
중국어 선생님.
Chinese language teacher. Examples.
저는 선생님이 되고 싶어요.
I want to be a teacher.
저는 학교에서 저의 선생님을 항상 봐요.
I always see my teacher at school.
저는 선생님이에요.
I am a teacher.
저는 어제 선생님을 처음 만났어요.
I met my teacher for the first time yesterday.
선생님들은 다 나갔어요.
All the teachers left, went out.
선생님은 학생들과 박물관에 갔다.
The teacher went to the museum with the students.
저는 선생님과 함께 공부했어요.
I studied with my teacher.
선생님들은 똑똑해요.
Teachers are smart.
침대, 베드.
Common usages.
2층 침대.
Bunk bed.
간이 침대, 카침대에 눕다.
To lay in bed.
침대에서 자다.
To sleep in a bed. Examples.
아기는 침대에서 자고 있어요.
The baby is sleeping in the bed.
저는 침대에 누워 있어요.
I'm lying in bed.
저의 사진은 침대 위에 걸려 있어요.
My picture is hanging above my bed.
피곤한 사람은 침대에 누워서 잤어요.
The tired person lay on the bed and slept.
저는 침대에 잠깐 눕고 싶어요.
I want to lie down in bed for just a second.
집 이퀄 하우즈.
Common usages.
집에 가다.
To go home.
집값.
The price of houses.
우리 집.
Our house. This is used more commonly than my house.
어린이집.
Daycare. Literally a kid's house.
맛집.
A new term used to refer to a cool and delicious restaurant.
집사람.
Wife. Older men often use this to refer to their wife.
집을 짓다.
To build a house.
집 청소를 하다.
To clean one's house. Examples.
저는 집에 돌아갈 거예요.
I am going back, returning, home.
집값은 비싸지고 있어.
House prices are getting expensive.
저는 내일 선생님의 집을 방문하겠어요.
I will visit the teacher's house tomorrow.
저는 어제 집을 2번 청소했어요.
I cleaned the house twice yesterday.
엄마는 우리를 위해 점심을 집에서 만들 거예요.
Mom will make lunch for us at home.
우리 엄마는 집에 와서 빨리 요리했습니다.
Or my mom came home and quickly cooked.
우리는 집에 와서 바로 잤어요.
We came home and went to sleep immediately.
집에 가지 마.
Don't go home.
저는 세탁을 집에서 할 수 있어요.
I can do laundry at home.
차 이퀄 카.
Common usages.
소형차.
Small-sized car. If you study handjob.
소.
Means small.
중형차.
Mid-sized car. If you study handjob.
중.
Means middle.
대형차.
Large-sized car. If you study handjob.
대.
Means large.
수입차.
Foreign. Imported. Car.
국산차.
Korean. Domestic. Car.
차를 운전하다.
To drive a car.
차를 타다.
To be riding in a car. Notes. The counter for automobiles is.
대.
See lesson 10 for more information. Example.
우리 아버지는 차를 항상 안전하게 운전해요.
Our dad always drives his car safely.
저는 차 2대가 있어요.
I have 2 cars.
어떤 종류의 차를 원해요?
What type of car do you want?
이 차는 너무 비싸요.
This car is too expensive.
저는 새로운 차를 샀어요.
I bought a new car.
사람, person.
Common usages.
한국 사람,
Korean person.
캐나다 사람,
Canadian person.
유럽 사람,
European person.
그 사람,
That person.
이 사람,
This person.
모든 사람,
All people.
대부분의 사람,
Most people. Notes the formal version of
사람,
is.
분,
The counter for people is
명,
informal or
분.
formal. See lesson 10 for more information. Examples.
그 사람은 아주 똑똑해요.
That person is very smart.
모든 아시아 사람들은 젓가락을 잘 쓴다.
All Asian people use chopsticks well.
그 사람은 미국에서 왔어요.
That person came from the United States.
저는 그 사람을 알아요.
I know that person.
저 사람은 저의 동생이에요.
That person is my younger sibling.
저는 그 사람을 싫어해요.
I don't like that person.
한국 사람들은 보통 아주 착해요.
Korean people are usually very nice.
책 이퀄 북.
Common usages.
책상, 데스크 공책, 노트북 책방, 북스토어 책자,
Booklet. Leaflet.
책벌레, 북컴 책갈피, 북마크 만화책.
Comic book.
책을 읽다.
To read a book.
책을 반납하다.
To return a book.
책을 빌리다.
To borrow a book, usually from a library. Notes. The word used to count books is
권, 이그젠펄즈. 저는 좋은 책을 읽고 싶어요.
I want to read a good book.
저는 그것에 대해 책을 쓸 거예요.
I will write a book about it.
저는 친구에게 책을 돌려줬어요.
I gave my friend back his book.
저는 책 2권을 읽었어요.
I read 2 books.
저는 그 책을 읽고 싶어요.
I want to read that book.
그 학생은 하루 종일 책을 독서할 수 있어요.
That student can read books all day.
이 박스에 책이 들어가 있어요.
There are books in this box.
저는 누워서 책을 읽었어요.
I lie down and read a book.
컴퓨터 이퀄 컴퓨터 노트.
Many new Korean words are simply English words with a Korean pronunciation pronouncing.
컴퓨터.
In Korean will sound like computer. Common usages.
컴퓨터를 켜다.
Turn on a computer.
컴퓨터를 끄다.
Turn off a computer.
컴퓨터가 고장 났다.
For a computer to be broken. Examples.
컴퓨터가 꺼져 있어요.
The computer is turned off.
저는 컴퓨터를 켰어요.
I turned the computer on.
컴퓨터가 켜져 있어요.
The computer is in the state of being on.
그는 고장 난 컴퓨터를 수리했어요.
He repaired the broken computer.
교실에서 선생님들을 컴퓨터로 대체할 수 없어요.
You can replace teachers with computers in the classroom.
나무,
Tree wood. Common usages.
소나무,
Pine tree.
대나무, 뱀부 단풍나무,
Maple tree.
나무 뿌리,
Root of a tree.
나무를 심다.
To plant a tree. Examples.
저는 집을 나무로 지었어요.
I made a house out of wood.
나는 우리 집을 나무로 지었어.
I built our house out of wood.
대부분의 원숭이는 나무에서 살아요.
Most monkeys live in trees.
아이들은 나무 주위에서 놀고 있어요.
The children are playing around the tree.
소파, 소퍼.
Notes. Many new Korean words are simply English words with the Korean pronunciation pronouncing.
소파.
In Korean will sound like sofa. Note that there is no way to pronounce the F sound in Korean. English words with an F that are borrowed to Korean usually use
피.
to make the F sound. Example.
그는 소파에 앉아 있어요.
He is sitting on the couch.
이 소파는 아주 편해요.
This sofa is very comfortable.
아기는 높은 소파에서 떨어졌어요.
The baby fell from the high sofa.
중국, 차이너.
Common usages.
중국인.
Chinese person.
중국 사람.
Chinese person.
중국어.
Chinese language. Example.
우리는 곧 중국에 갈 거예요.
We are going to China soon.
그 사람은 중국에서 왔어요.
That person came from China.
그 사람은 중국인이에요.
That person is Chinese.
중국 사람들은 한국 사람들보다 더 가난해요.
Chinese people are poorer than Korean people.
한국 사람과 중국 사람은 문화적으로 달라요.
Korean and Chinese people are culturally different.
한국에는 황사가 중국에서 봄마다 와요.
Yellow dust comes to Korea every spring from China.
중국 사람들은 소금을 쓰는 것 대신에 음식에 간장을 뿌려요.
Instead of using salt, Chinese people put soy sauce on their food.
일본, 저펜.
Common usages.
일본 사람.
Japanese person.
일본어.
Japanese language. Example.
그 사람은 일본에서 왔어요.
That person is from Japan.
일본은 전쟁에서 한국을 공격했어요.
Japan attacked Korea in the war.
저는 일본에 20번 넘게 가봤어요.
I've been to Japan more than 20 times.
요즘에 한국 사람들은 일본에 별로 가고 싶지 않아요.
These days, Korean people don't really want to go to Japan.
한국 집값은 일본 집값보다 훨씬 높아요.
The price of Korean houses is much higher than the price of houses in Japan.
일본에서 성인들은 미국 청소년보다 만화책을 더 많이 읽어요.
In Japan, adults read more comic books than young people in America.
문 이퀄 도어.
Notes. On the subway, you'll hear.
내리실 문은 왼쪽 오른쪽이에요.
The doors are on your left right. On the bus, you will see signs saying.
문이 완전히 열릴 때까지 버스에서 내리거나 문에 기대지 마세요.
Until the door is fully completely open, don't get off the bus or lean on the door. Common usages.
창문 이퀄 윈도 정문 이퀄.
Main entrance.
뒷문.
Back door.
앞문.
Front door.
동대문.
East Big Gate tourist attraction and neighborhood in Seoul.
남대문.
South Big Gate tourist attraction and market in Seoul.
서대문.
West Big Gate tourist attraction and neighborhood in Seoul. Example.
문을 닫아야 돼요.
You have to close the door.
저는 문을 잠갔어요.
I locked the door.
저는 문을 열 거예요.
I will open the door.
너무 추워서 문을 닫았어요.
I closed the door because it is too cold.
문이 완전히 열릴 때까지 버스에서 내리거나 문에 기대지 마세요.
Until the door is fully completely open, don't get off the bus or lean on the door.
의사, 닥터.
Notes. Korean people don't refer to people with a PhD as doctor. Instead, they use the term.
박사님.
Common usages.
한의사.
Korean Oriental doctor.
외과의사, 서춘 치과의사, 덴티스트 정형외과의사.
Orthopedic doctor.
내과의사.
Internal medicine doctor.
정신과의사, 사이키어트리스트 비뇨기과의사, 유랄러지스트 산부인과의사, 지너칼러지스트 이그젠펄즈. 저는 의사가 무서워요.
I am afraid of doctors.
의사들은 돈이 많아요.
Doctors have a lot of money.
저의 친구는 의사예요.
My friend is a doctor.
의사들은 문제에 대해 과학적으로 생각했어요.
The doctors thought about the problem scientifically.
저는 정신과 의사가 되려고 열심히 공부하고 있어요.
I am studying hard to become a psychiatrist.
학생, 스튜던트.
Common usages.
학생증.
Student ID.
학생회,
student council,
대학생,
university student,
초등학생,
elementary school student,
중학생,
middle school student,
고등학생,
high school student,
교환학생.
foreign exchange student. Examples.
저는 좋은 학생이에요.
I am a good student.
저는 학생이 아니에요.
I am not a student.
선생님은 내일 학생들을 만날 거야.
The teacher will meet the students tomorrow.
저는 학생들이 실망스러웠어요.
I was disappointed in the students.
저는 학생들에게 수업을 가르쳤어요.
I taught the class to the students.
선생님은 학생들과 박물관에 갔다.
The teacher went to the museum with the students. Adverbs and other words.
이다.
To be. This is the first time you are being introduced to a word that must be conjugated in order to be used. Visit Lesson 5 for more information. Any word that ends in
다.
must be conjugated to be used. The conjugation of
이다.
is different than other words. I introduce all of these conjugations in Lesson 9. Common usages.
제 이름은 이예요.
My name is.
이름이 뭐예요?
What is your name?
저는 이예요 equal.
I am a. Notes to be can be many words in English. For example, I am, he is, they are, I was, they were.
이다.
Acts as all of these words. Examples.
저는 예쁜 여자예요.
I am a beautiful girl.
저 건물은 학교입니다.
That building is a school.
그것은 사진이에요.
That thing is a picture.
이 사람은 저의 누나예요.
This person is my sister.
그것은 큰 비밀이었어요.
That was a big secret.
저는 의사였어요.
I was a doctor.
안, not notes 안.
Is placed before a verb or adjective to turn it into a negative word. The meaning is synonymous to.
지 않다.
Visit Lesson 8 for more information. Examples.
그 여자는 안 아름다워요.
That girl is not beautiful.
저는 마지막 것을 안 봤어요.
I didn't see the last thing.
아침 식사를 안 먹었어요.
I didn't eat breakfast.
저는 술을 안 마시고 싶어요.
I don't want to drink alcohol.
방학 동안 집에 안 갔습니까?
You didn't go home during vacation?
소금을 많이 먹는 것은 건강에 안 좋아요.
It is not healthy to eat a lot of salt.
네 equal yes.
Notes. Informally, you can say
응.
to mean yes. When speaking on the phone, Korean people often say this many times and pronounce it as
대, 이그잼플 네, 저는 가고 싶어요.
yes, I want to go.
네, 알겠습니다.
Yes, okay, I got it.
네, 그렇습니다.
Yes, that is correct. That is the way it is.
네, 그럴게요.
Yes, okay, I will do that if that's what you want.
네, 갔다 올게요.
Yes, okay, I will go, and then come back.
아니, no notes.
Informal situations
아니요.
is more respectful. Example.
아니요, 안 했어요.
No, I didn't do it. Person 1.
숙소비가 얼마예요? 10만 원.
How much is the lodging fee? 100,000 won. Person 2.
아니요, 10만 원 조금 넘어요.
No, a little more than 100,000 won. For more info, please visit howtostudiokorean.com.